welcome back to Try Hard Tuesdays. I'm your flipping awesome host, Troubadour, and I got a fun team for y'all today. For those that don't know, Try Hard Tuesdays is a series where I just try and win with some of just the grossest, most disgusting, but sometimes some of the most fun teams you can ever use in superautopets. So that's what we're going to be doing here today. We're going to be featuring a pet that I've not really featured on the channel because it is just so disgustingly broken that I just hate playing it. So as a result, I hate playing against it, which makes me not want to play with it, and that is the Warf. Oh boy, the Warf. Where do I begin? I mean, it's a tier 1 that can wipe entire teams, which is incredibly stupid. In Unicorn Pack, it's not so bad, but once you get into a custom pack with things like Pineapple and things like the Wolverine, to just up its damage, it just gets insanely stupid. I don't know what they were thinking. This pet is way too good for a tier 1. I mean, what they could do is just, so for those that don't know, how the Warf works is whenever it gains mana, it will deal 1 damage to a random enemy. And then if it gains, if at higher levels, it'll deal more damage depending on how much mana it gets. Now, what that means is that if you can get a whole lot of mana on it, say from things like a rock or something like that, it can do a ton of snipes. And it isn't dependent on the amount of mana it gets as it is dependent on the number of times it gets mana. So if you get 9 mana from a Thunderbird, that only counts as 1 trigger for the Warf. So you actually want to increase the number of triggers using things like a Mana Hound or a rock or something like that. So what we're going to be doing in this team today is we're going to be pushing this team to its absolute maximum, which, is a little different than what people running into customs arenas do. I mean, I know it's a very popular pet in the customs arena because it's so broken, but we're going to put it just a little extra oomph that we like to do for Try Hard Tuesdays. Early on here, we're just looking for some early mana generation and levels on our Warf because what we're really looking for, like I said, is the rock on tier 4, as well as a couple other tier 4s that we'll see here in a little bit that I think support the team really well. I'm also going to see if I can level up a hatching chick just because the extra stats can be nice if I run into it. I can never say no to extra stats. With our level 2 Warf now, we're doing a little bit of snipe damage, not very much. Our stats are really carrying us right now, but once we get the other mana pets in, and once we get some this crazy combo stuff going, it's gonna really start popping off. Alright, so we are on turn 7 here. We're gonna find tier 4s, and first thing we want here is a donut. And maybe asking Troubadour, why do you want a donut? Well, it's because we want to use the rock. And so the rock, what it does is it'll give +1 mana to a random enemy in front of it 6 times, sorry. And they'll do 12 times and I think 18 times at higher levels. And what that means is that even though the mana isn't that much, it gives multiple triggers, which is exactly what Warf needs, which, like I explained, the Warf needs multiple triggers to activate. It does not care about the amount of mana as it does how many times it gains mana. So right now, with our rock giving mana 3 times and our Thunderbirds giving mana 3 times total, we get 6 triggers on our level 3 Warf. And look at that, look at all the snipes. We take out half their team and then we win as a result. And here's the other crazy thing, the Warf, so mana, whenever you faint and you have unspent mana, it does it as a random snipe. So the Warf does snipes your whole team, and then even if you survive and you knock out the Warf, it does uses up all its unspent mana and it just kills another pet on the team. It's insane. But here we're using the donut so that we can use things like the rock and the parrot here so that will guarantee the mana goes onto the Warf without spilling onto some of our other pets on the team, so we can guarantee all of the mana goes onto one pet. And here we're going to bring in another pet, which is really nice pet that combos with this. I mean, it's a Try Hard Tuesdays classic at this point. We got the Kraken. I don't know how many times I've used this pet in custom packs for Try Hard Tuesdays, but it's been a lot of times. I mean, it's so good reducing the HP of everything, because if we reduce their HP, we can deal more damage or be more likely to knock them out with our snipes. And golly, did you see that right there? You got a Jersey Devil team. That's another pet I need to use for Try Hard Tuesdays. Jersey Devil is so incredibly broken. Honestly, I think I might be better than Anubis, contrary to what I said in a previous video. And I think Bruce Brewer said Anubis is the best pet in the game, which it might be, but Jersey Devil might just be a little stronger. We'll see. But anyway, here we're bringing the Wolverine, so our snipes do extra damage. And look at that. Each of those are doing 6 damage. And so the level 3 Rock and the level 1 Parrot are giving how many triggers? I think the Rock's giving 9 triggers and the Parrot's giving another 3. Oh, actually, since the Paris, the Gingerbread Man is going to be level 2 in battle. So we're basically getting, what, 9 plus 6? We're getting 15 triggers of 6 damage snipes. Now, fortunately here, we face an opposing team that's just got a little too much snipe damage for me to handle. Unfortunately, I mean, Gervais is another one of those pets that's just insane in customs. But that doesn't even matter here because we're actually going to get some more levels onto our team here. Yeah, at this point, I'm just hard rolling for levels for my Wolverine and my Kraken because honestly, I don't need anything else. Like, this team is already pretty set. We face another Worm team. They're going for level 3 fake Nessie. That or they're going for the Moby Dick achievement. Probably the fake Nessie because of the, they still have it level 3 at 8 wins. But yeah, we take another win there, and now we're gonna go for the level 3 or level 2 Kraken as well as the level 2 Wolverine. We don't get it, unfortunately. Maybe next turn if we lose this battle, but actually this is going to be the last one. You know what? We may not have a leveled up Kraken, but our opponent does. And so because of that, we get the HP reduction we're looking for. And then we just sweep the entire enemy team with our tier 1. Tier 1, by the way, Warf is crazy. Oh, man. And there you go. That's going to be a Try Hard Tuesdays. We got the Warf doubling up on the mana. You know, we got a disgusting team, of course, for Try Hard Tuesdays. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to try this yourself, I'll put pack code in the description. Just keep in mind that, you know, you may get hated for using this broken strategy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video. But until then, as always, stay true.